What's going on, Virgo? I hope you are very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for January 2022. So in this reading, we're going to look at your overall general energy for January. We're going to look at some things you don't see coming for the month January, and we're also going to get some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides for January 2021. So you are most definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Virgo, as we move through the reading. Thanks a lot for taking the time to check out the reading. I do really appreciate it. If you find that it resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for me. I would also really appreciate that. So without further ado, what would you like Virgo to know here, Spirit, about January 2022? Let's go ahead and pull the energy for you, Virgo. Oh my goodness, that was rough. Messages for Virgo, please. Alright, let's see what we got here for you, Virgo. Okay, interesting energy here in your overall energy. Definitely major ending here. Okay. Interesting energy here, Virgo. Wow. Okay. So let's start this off with your overall general energy for January. We have the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, and also the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so definitely a gigantic ending. I'm just getting like major here for a lot of you. Definitely some sort of closure in your life, probably a painful conclusion of a certain relationship. I am getting it has to do with love. So a lot of you could be, you know, really embarking on a new journey after one falls apart, right? You have the Hermit. So right now, you know, in the beginning of the month, I could see this falling apart and you kind of being in the Hermit phase for a little while, like reflecting on what happened. Then you have this Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this could be an ending with a Queen of Swords. Others of you, if this is your energy, you're just going to be taking action and like knowing that you deserve better. The one thing the Ten of Swords says is that, like, although it's a painful ending, it did end for a reason. There was some sort of frequency that didn't really serve you as much as you thought it did back there in that, whatever that relationship is or situation. So it is ending for a reason. You're going to be given more information with the Hermit and the Queen of Swords here. Some of you may be, you know, letting that go. Okay, so we're going to clarify that in a second, Virgo. But then we move down to what you don't see coming. And you have the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, and also the Lover's card here. For what you don't see coming. So very interesting energy here. You have the Seven of Swords. So I do sense that there's going to be some sort of sneaky behavior that you don't see coming this month. You know, I feel like whatever you're leaving behind here, especially if you're leaving behind a Queen of Swords, or you just know, because this is very sharp energy up here, you're going to have to be on the lookout for people who are trying to be sneaky with you this month. And I suspect that it has to do with that ending here, Virgo. Okay, so this could be a breakup in marriage, you know, this could be a divorce, right? You have the Ten of Swords to the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant is all about, you know, being very traditional, following orders, you know, doing the right thing from the higher ups, so to speak. So with that and what you don't see coming here, this could be a divorce that you're going through a system, or for some of you, this could be kind of, you know, you having to play by a certain rule set, because there's someone trying to like get under your, it's like maybe you guys are thinking about doing something bad here. The Hierophant is kind of giving you the advice to play things by the book, like don't do anything that's a little bit too unorthodox here. This could be the end to some sort of orthodoxy, some sort of like normal way of being, right? Like commands from the state. Like you could be, for some of you, it's actually turning this way. If this isn't not to do with love, it's almost like you guys are exiting the matrix, like you're ending any sort of orthodoxy or like tradition in your life. So for some of you, this could be the walk away from like corporate America, if you've been feeling the need to. For some of you, that may be alignment to stay. But then you have this Lovers card for what you don't see coming. And so I see like whatever's ending for you here, there is someone new coming in, the Lovers card. This could also be you learning to love yourself a little bit, Virgo. But I love what I see here. You know, super powerful. We'll clarify in a second. Let's move down to the advice from your spirit guides. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and also the Six of Cups. Okay, so you're on your way to stability here, okay? It's almost like for some of you, you're going to be jumping from one relationship to the next one. You know, the Two of Pentacles here, okay? So there's something that you're doing that you're balancing two things. So they're advising you to balance. Like maybe you have to like end this major divorce and then eventually go with someone new who pops up. But it's like you have to balance it for a little while, okay? Now there could be children involved here. If this is a divorce that involves children, I think Spirit... they're not saying this in a negative way, like you have to stay together with this person, but they may be saying that do what's right for the children. If there's children involved, they're definitely cautioning that with the divorce thing. But for those of you who are single, you know, this is advice to tap into some sort of nostalgia, okay? Like know that you've been through hard things in your life, you know, use the power of your past here. For some of you, this could be, you know, with this new person, you could have children with this new person as well. I'm not even kidding. Like the person that you meet here in kind of like mid to late January, this is the spot for mid to late January in this particular reading. So someone could come in then. This could be someone that you have children with. I'm not even kidding. Okay, and then you also have the Six of Pentacles. This is all about giving and receiving. So although that you're kind of down for the count here with this ending, it's saying like keep entering the law of exchange, you know, keep money on your mind. You have a lot of stability. There could be something that you're doing for your family or for someone bigger than yourself here, right? So keep it in mind, like just keep it moving forward, keep it balanced, I feel like Spirit's saying there. So we're going to clarify in a second, but let's go ahead and start clarifying some of these cards. First one I want to do is this Ten of Swords, obviously, right? Why is this Ten of Swords here for Virgo for January? Letting Go card wanted to peek out. One more. Too many. Okay. So this is something that's really hard to let go of, like a lot of overthinking. So we have the Letting Go card in the mind. So for a lot of you guys, this could be like you're taking a leap of faith. You're exiting a situation that really you had to have a lot of courage to do so. So letting go, don't overthink this one, you know. Don't overthink it for sure with the mind and letting go. So this also could be a lot of you like just leaving the matrix. I'm not even kidding. Like a lot of you guys could just make up your mind and just say, I don't care what other people think about me, I'm leaving, right? This is not, you know, the mind card. Make sure you don't overthink this loss, because just remain neutral about it. You may not have to know the positive reason why it's ending. I think it's for a new lover for a lot of you, but even if you just remain neutral and you don't have any like facts, like hard facts about the situation, neutrality is the order of the day for you, especially with that Hermit. So let's go ahead and clarify this Hermit for you. Why is this here? Why is this Hermit card here? Okay, the Hermit is clarified by the Awareness card. Okay, so this is a deep realization that you have. You know, some of you may have had a realization about why you need to let that thing go, but this is deep awareness about about like a certain lesson that you need to learn. There's certainly a lesson that you need to learn from this ending. And so I feel like you're going to be permeating in that, especially in early January here. You guys are going to be getting a download from Spirit. It may be painful. You know, the Ten of Swords is very painful, this loss you're going through, but it is necessary. And I've been saying that. So don't be afraid to step into your power with this Queen of Swords as well. Some of you could be letting go of a Queen of Swords as well. But let's see. You know, definitely cutting out the mind. So powerful stuff. Let's clarify this this Seven of Swords here. The energy is just like that had to go. That Ten of Swords had to go. So let's see. Why is this Seven of Swords here? You're reading Virgo. Okay, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Compromise card, okay, which is the Six of Pentacles in traditional tarot. We also have the Six of Pentacles down here. So I feel like this is you leaving something behind where you just felt like you were compromising yourself. You felt like someone was getting like the better of you here in a relationship or some sort of situation that had to end because you were just you were compromising your own best interest for another person. It's almost like a lot of you, I really get strongly, for those of you in that long-term relationship that just fell apart, you were compromising what you really wanted in life for the other person. Like you didn't get enough credit. You put them first all the time. And they really didn't do much for you potentially. And so it's like you knew you had to move on. It's just awareness about it. So it's very painful. This is, remember, the Two of Pentacles, you know, this is painful and liberating at the same time. This is an alternative message that just came through from your spirit guide saying, it's good and bad. What's happening right now is so beautiful and it's so horrible. So this is like you're the highs and the lows. You're not really very neutral at this time. And that's okay. Let's also clarify this Lovers. Why is this Lovers card? I really do sense for a few of you, those of you in a long-term relationship, I do sense someone else is coming in. And I don't sense it's out of alignment for you to go with them. You know, usually I would say take time out for yourself after a relationship. But it seems like someone new is coming in so fast. And I don't sense it's out of alignment. So let's just see, you know, why is this Lovers card here in this reading? Okay, we're going to take one more. This could simply be the pain of losing a lover for some of you. Okay, we have the Change and the Sorrow card. So this is like for a lot of you, it is like a swap in lovers, and it's just so overwhelming and painful because obviously, like at the end of the day, like the most enlightened person says, like, hey, everyone love everybody, right? Like it could be the most enlightened person just sitting in the back of a room, no one knows him. The first time he talks, he's like, everybody love everybody. And they're like, okay, that guy's a little bit smarter than we thought, at least spiritually. I don't know why I went on that rant. But the Lovers to the Change and Sorrow, this is just overwhelming. Once again, both ways. This is you feeling a lot of like potentially guilt about this new lover coming in for a lot of you. You're like, how can I do this? How can I upset my partner? Or how can I go through this myself? I've been in this relationship for so long, probably married for a lot of you, or just about that frequency. It's like, can I really do this? Oh my God. And then the change is just letting you know, yeah, it's a swap. Like it's not you being alone. This is a change in lovers. So that means new ones coming in here. So just be aware of that, you know. Change to the Lovers, Sorrow, Compromise. Yeah, so moving on. Super powerful, though. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards down here. Let's go ahead and clarify this. What did you mean by this, this Two of Pentacles? Okay. So the Traveling card wanted to fly out of the deck. So this is a choice between two different directions, guys. For a lot of you, you might be tempted to try to make it work with this lover that you're leaving behind. But this is two different lifelines are going to take you in two different directions. Two different directions, guys. So the reason you're feeling sorrow about change is because you realize there's a choice in love here. There's two different people for a lot of you. I'm really sensing. Some of you may have to move cross country for the other person, and it just is like, do I really want to do that? So you may be questioning it. But this is showing like there's like a clear like you've been on a trail in your life right now. There's a split. You have to make a choice. So about traveling, and this might happen quicker than you thought because this is the 8 of Wands. So just be aware of that. You know, there's a choice coming in for love. It's very heartbreaking, but no matter what, there's going to be good in this too. Like all the pain, you'll feel equal love with this new person. As sad as that is to say, I guess, from a certain perspective. Let's go ahead and clarify, you know what, the 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. I feel like these are just, these are really good cards. Let's just clarify this, this 6 of Pentacles for you. Too many. Why is this 6 of Pentacles here? Okay. Almost had the Lover's card pop out. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles is clarified by the Jumper, the Rebirth card. Okay, so this is like the 10 of Swords coming out once again in your reading. So this is a total let go of balance. You know, this is I feel like someone that you've had an out of balance relationship with. This could even be with a job for some of you. It's totally being reborn. Okay, so you're moving in a new direction. Like, so you're being reborn, like the inner child, restoring the inner child as well. Like a lot of emotional healing. So I love it. You know, good things with children as well. If you have them around you, I definitely like it coming from spirit. But with that being said, Virgo, I hope you appreciated this reading. Looks like you have a new lover, very painful, but I think this is going to move you in a positive direction. So if you want more information on this situation or your life in general, Virgo, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You could find the information on that in the description box of this video. It would be a pleasure to work with you guys one-on-one. I always love to do it. So I wish you well with the situation, what you got going on here for January. Let me know how it goes in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys next week on your next reading. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.